We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Boston Red Sox. As October draws nearer, the race for the postseason intensifies. A pivotal game for two division rivals. Next. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Digging in now, Gio Urshela, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-1 home. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap and roll toward the bullpen for extra bases. And the Yankees are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
That's what you want your leadoff hitter to do every time. He wastes a lot of pitches, makes the pitcher work, then to cap it off, he drives one for a double. That might be one of the best at-bats we'll see all game long.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Brantley is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Batting third, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. He's set. Here it comes.
Count 1-0.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here comes the 1-2 from Sale.
That's out 2-2.
Urshela leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
And that misses ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Oh, that's out.
Now the 1-0.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
First and second now, 1 man out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as he'll take a look at ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play, with 19 homers and 64 runs batted in. The 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1. And he misses 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Masahiro Tanaka, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, you know that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title.
Man, D-Row, this guy's some kind of raking right now, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Yeah, looks so confident in the box right now, Dan. Rhythm and timing, you hear so many hitters talk about it. This guy is a perfect example of that. He has got lightning in his hands right now.
Chopped up the line to first. Reined in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The third baseman, Devers.
Here now is Rafael Devers. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
Yeah, and he's really put together a great season in the power categories. I know it's not over yet, but I'm excited to see how he finishes down the stretch.
D-Row, what's been amazing to me is how consistent he's been through the beginning of the season, and that where we're at right now. Expect him to finish the season strong. He's having a terrific year.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider. Just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Striding forward now is the DH, J.D. Martinez. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First offering on its way. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Martinez is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's collected 11 hits in 36 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Now the 2-1.
That's the ball.
This is a good at-bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
And it's fouled away.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. Still no score. So digging in now, Giancarlo Stanton. It's been a big season for him in the power department, closing in on a home run title.
Yeah, this guy's had a powerhouse season up to this point, D-World, but only 2 home runs in his last 10 games.
Yeah, Dan, 2 home runs in his last 10 games is nothing to raise your nose at. But the bottom line is there's some guys in the rearview mirror that continue to drive the ball out of the ballpark, so he's got to get it going.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Outside.
2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Oh, 1 here it comes. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brentwood's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Batting in, the shortstop, Jack Mayfield.
Next for New York, Jack Mayfield. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes on 1-1. Oh, had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate now, Kyle Higashioka. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Now the 1-0.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's ball 2.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Can't connect there. It's 2-2.
2 strikes.
To third. Devers gloves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Yankees. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard.
D-Roll, this guy's just off the pace for the RBI title. Less than 3 runs batted in his last 10 games.
He's had such a productive season. I'm fired up to see the guys in front of him get on base. Give him an opportunity to get right back in this race.
1 ball, no strikes to count. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Now the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that 4-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
So here's Michael Chavis now. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit to third. Scooped up. Throw gets him 2 down. Into the box now, Mitch Moreland. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. Tanaka's ready. First pitch on the way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball well outside. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
When you play in this park where the fences are shorter, this is going to happen more often than any other ballparks.
Now in the box, Jackie Bradley Jr., runner in scoring position with 2 gone. As a look, now the pitch. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. From the belt, the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, outside.
I don't blame him for not coming over the hard of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ready with the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there. A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Cervelli, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Trying to hang a 0, here's the pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Back goes Stanton, and it bangs off the monster. And not in time as the second run scores.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but he'll have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. 2 out here and a runner at second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Stepping in, Gio Urshela, and he'll step in to start things out against Chris Sale.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here comes the first pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. And he misses again, 2-0.
Hey, after the double at his first at bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0 home is taken, strike one. Here's Bogarts, the young shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone in the inning, we take a look at our current standings, and you can see that these guys trail by just a game and a half in the division race entering play today. At the plate, Luke Voigt flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Pitch on the way.
Hey! 0-1's again.
One out, nobody on. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball three. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. 3-2 pitch. High and deep down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So stepping in, DJ LeMahieu reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And now a pitch on the way.
0-1.
Here's the pitch. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Skied into straightaway right. Waiting on it is Benintendi. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First pitch of the at-bat.
That's out.
The 1-0. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. In now, Rafael Devers. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
No.
Devers is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Now the 1-0.
1-1.
And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Here's J.D. Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They're up 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. Ready on 1-2. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And this pitch is taken high and away to fill the count. It's 3-2.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. Andujar, a 25-year-old. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. The windup and the 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Giancarlo Stanton. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ground ball left side. Gloved by Bogarts. And a bit of a high throw that time, but not much problem over there at first, as that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the power hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball one.
Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Nope. 3-0.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding in once again, Michael Chavis. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Little traffic on the base paths right here, but one pitch away from getting a double play and getting right back into control.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Nope. 1-1.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Drives it out to deep right center field. Hicks going back. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field. 19th home run for him on the season as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
So here now is Jackie Bradley.
Center fielder, Jackie.
The swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 258 the average to begin play. 14 homers, 39 driven in. And Bradley swings and misses at that offering, and he's deep in the hole, 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. 3 runs already home here. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. Here comes the first pitch. And a cold strike on the outside part of the plate.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 16.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the exciting left-handed bat of Andrew Benintendi. Tanaka into his motion. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. Foul. 5 runs, just 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Tanaka is there, and the side is retired. But the Red Sox push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. We're through 4. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees nothing. Back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. A lot of their outs have come from weak contact and strikeouts as a result of chasing pitches outside the strike zone. He said it's going to be extremely important for them going forward to be more selective with their swings and force the opposition to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off the game.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the switch-hitting outfielder, Aaron Hicks.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Now here it comes. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Now batting, shortstop, Jack Mayfield.
Now to the plate, Jack Mayfield. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On its way is pitch number 75. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0. High and away, not close. 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Swing and a miss, but he's still in the driver's seat. 3-1. Swung on and missed. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
3-2 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. He's got himself a 1-out single.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Stepping in now, Kyle Higashioka, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
0-1, here it comes. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Shin high fastball that time, ball 3.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
The 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bradley is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. Mayfield rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is cut to 4 now.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
To the plate now, Luke Voigt, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Voigt comes into action carrying a slugging line above 470. Obviously a potent hitter looking to do some damage right here. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 1. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Michael Brantley. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Here comes the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0.
This offense is absolutely feasting on these count leverage situations. If he's going to have any chance of feeling good about his effort tonight, this pitcher has got to get back in the strike zone.
Fouled off. Here comes the 2-1 to Brantley. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope, that's the ball.
Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Here it comes. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers, number 36 on the year for him, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
Manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Jonathan Loizaga, the 5'11" right-handed reliever, enters to take over on the mound now.
Number 43, Jonathan Loizaga.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez,
the designated hitter,
as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Loizaga, a native of Nicaragua. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. 1 out, nobody on. That's by him for strike 1. Loizaga has thrown a little over 50 innings and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. The 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in time to first, and there are 2 away. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher, and clearly he was off his game this evening.
Yeah, this certainly wasn't what he was anticipating when he left the warm-up mound coming into this one. Couldn't get out of the 5th inning and gave up quite a few runs in this one.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. First pitch on its way.
Oh, that's out.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now the 2-1.
Ball, that pitch is out.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounder down the line at 3rd, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate. From the stretch. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 2 out with the man at first. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into very shallow right. Judge is under it, and the inning is over. The Red Sox tack on 1 more thanks to the solo home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 6-1 Boston. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that misses for ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And that misses 2-2.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Shoots this one over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
No hitter is ever going to feel good about taking the hat trick with 3 strikeouts in a game, but I will say he's not the first guy to have a terrible game against my man on the mound. And you know what? He won't be the last. We all know he's one of the best in the business for a reason.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box. And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field.
Brantley has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said that anytime you can put 6 runs on the board, you have to feel pretty good about it, and you know that a lot of little things are going right. Now, it's just a matter of maintaining that through the rest of the game. Guys?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Mitch Moreland.
The first baseman, Mitch.
First offering on its way. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. First pitch of the at-bat. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Row, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Row, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Count now a ball and a strike.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Red Sox. They lead it 6-1. New inning set to get underway. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
In now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
So now to the plate, Jack Mayfield. As Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail 6-1. Steven Matz gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 33, Steven Matz.
Bottom of the inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Michael Brantley.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Michael Brantley.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now that'll make you smile as a pitcher. You make a good pitch, you blow the guy's bat up, and then you make the play yourself. In your head, you're thinking, nice swing, meat.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. He went deep last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
One out, nobody on. And that misses. 2-1. And right into the shift. And that's a fair ball as it's through into right field.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expected to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Matz has compiled just under 130 innings of work and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. The 0-1. Easy take there as the off-speed pitch misses well inside. Matz, a former New York Met, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. And they'll have runners at the corners following the 1-out single.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Hit back up the middle. There's one relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Next up for the Red Sox, Michael Chavis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the first pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. A run on 2 hits in the inning for Boston. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 1. Ready for another shot now, Kyle Higashioka. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it's off the green monster. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change, as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. John Gant is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 53, John Gant.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low, but called a strike anyway. 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
0-2 count and the pitch.
1 ball.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. Fouled away. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will land foul. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Wow, that's the case right there where pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Into the box, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. This is line to left. Coming on is Brantley, but he won't get there. It's a base hit. The runner scores from second.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Grounded back up the middle. Bogarts has it to second for 1. On to Moreland, and they roll 2 to end the inning. A run on 2 hits for the Yankees. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 2. Zach Britton will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 53, Zach Britton.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider right there for a strike. No shame in tipping your hat.
Three balls and a strike to count to Moreland.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th.
Now batting, center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A runner at first with no outs here. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, doubled up on the slider away there. Got him to go after it before, so why not see if he'll offer at it again?
The 1-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
At the plate now, Francisco Cervelli. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. All even now, 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And right into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Here's Michael Brantley. He was a ground out victim last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey! Hey!
2 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Britton pauses with the payoff pitch. On he pops it up. Urshela shading to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So the Red Sox strike for 2 on the 2-run homer. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers, and it's now a 9-2 ball game. Darwinzon Hernandez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 63, Darwinzon Hernandez.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hernandez is a guy known for his lights-out stuff. He tends to rack up strikeout numbers at a very high rate. However, he does at times get wild. Walks have come back to bite him on more than one occasion.
You know, it's not uncommon, Matty V, for a relief pitcher to come in with really good stuff. And it seems like he's either really hit miss. He'll rack up a lot of strikeouts, but if he's not quite on, he'll also rack up a lot of base on balls. And that can cause a pitching coach and a manager to really start to pull their hair out.
All over the place to start the 9th. It's 3-0 now. That one's in there. 3-1. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
At the plate, Miguel Andujar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Smoked on the ground left side, and that's through for a hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty V, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
Giancarlo Stanton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. None out, runners at first and second. Two 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, the pitch. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Ranging back is Bradley, and just short of a home run, this ball's off the wall. And not in time as the second run scores.
Wow, what a great piece of hitting here as he took a big swing at that one. Almost got it out of here for a 3-run blast, but he'll be happy with a 2-run double as well.
Yeah, he's not happy either way, but I'm sure the man on the mound is more than a bit relieved that that hit didn't turn into something worse. Matt Barnes, a 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. To the plate now, Aaron Hicks. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1-1.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
On the outside, Black. Good pitch called for a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. No one out with a runner at second. Swing and a miss, and that's a much needed first out there.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Jack Mayfield, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike one. The 1-1 home.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, a curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Fouled off. Runner at second here with one man out. Too high, ball three.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Digging in and looking for more, Kyle Higashioka, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. first offering on its way.
Ball left outside.
The 1-0 pitch.
That's ball two.
Men on third with 2 down. Got his 2-0 fastball, but he was way behind. 2-1.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
This is a big bat right here. No doubt you'd rather go after the 9-hole hitter with a runner on third instead of giving the top of the order a chance to cash in.
Taken called strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, there's no doubt they've looked pretty inept the last 5 games, but they got the monkey off their back here with the win and are hoping to build on that now.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Boston Red Sox took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Chris Sale picks up his team-best 14th win in this one as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Masahiro Tanaka permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter @MLB The Show.